Alright, you ready, dear?
Ready.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're back on track. Saturday shout out. I'm feeling good. She's feeling good. We just watched the extended version Lord of the Rings, which was awesome.
Good day.
I want to cuss a lot on this channel, but something tells me I probably shouldn't, so I'm going to say it was awesome.
Sassy today.
Yes. That's Ginger.
If you haven't met her already.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that she's in the video, nobody's going to pay attention to me. So. Alright, couple things really quickly. The video that I put up about a week ago, whatever it was, getting into some personal stuff, I don't want to delve into it now. All I want to say is thank you from the bottom of my heart for the support. I read every comment. I read some of you contacted me via email. I appreciate that. I've even been in touch with a couple of you on the phone. So the genuine outpouring of support, and they're not just like cheesy token comments, but people that are actually offering, like, I can tell that you've taken the time out of your day to really watch and leave something meaningful, and it's really mind-blowing to me what we've got going on here with the community. Mm-hmm. And that you guys care enough about, you know, some dork over here that likes horror movies and does art, you know. It means a lot to me, so a heck of a lot. So yeah, all I can say is thank you. Thank you very much. So we've hit 1,000. That's awesome. That's because of you guys as well. And I have a video coming up. We're gonna do a giveaway. I have something very specific in mind that I want to do that ensures that everybody that wants something gets something. I have a couple of big prizes and then some smaller ones, so that everybody that wants to have something from me will get something, because I want to make sure that nobody gets left out. So there's that, and a technique video that's going to be up really soon. The blood splatter video, I'm actually almost finished with it now, and that's going to be out soon. And then stay tuned at the end of this video. I have a new idea for how I want to try and get more people in to the shoutouts, and specifically follow-up shoutouts that I think will be more time, a little bit more practical time-wise for me, and that way I can get more people in. So stay tuned. At the end of this video, I'm going to try that out, and hopefully you guys like that. So without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and start with the follow-up shoutouts. And who's first here?
First is Joe, fistful of popcorn. And
Joe, what can I say? He was around from the very beginning when I had no subs. I've said it before, and I'm going to tell the story again. And he supported me when I had no support from anybody. And, you know, I know how it feels to feel like nobody's watching you or paying attention to you. And that little bit of support really fuels you. And it makes you feel like somebody's watching, somebody cares. And Joe offered that to me at a time when I didn't really have any of that on here. He didn't have to. He didn't ask for anything in return. And even though I have a ton of faults as a human being, being my loyalty and my dedication to people that have done something good for me is not one of them. I'm a very loyal person. So I'm going to keep helping Joe. I told him I want to get him up to 250 subs by the end of the year. Let's use the power of the community and try to get him there, if not more, by the end of the year. So if he doesn't get to 250, I'm going to look like an ass. So anyway, I requested that he do a review for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which, if you know anything about me by now, you should know that's like the zenith pinnacle for me. That's my favorite movie of all time. And he went out and bought the Blu-ray specifically to do the review, and did the review for me, and his review is spot on. He hit on all the really important parts of the movie, I thought, and he undersells himself as a reviewer. He's got a really specific style where he gets in, tells you his opinion, and then he gets out. There's a lot of reviews out there that are really long-winded and pretentious, and I like that he's just a down-to-earth guy, and he covers a lot of cool movies, a lot of the classic horror movies, but he does other stuff as well. He's got Jaws, Rambo, Gremlins, so you don't have to be a horror freak like me to enjoy his channel. and he's just a down-to-earth, cool guy doing cool reviews, who I appreciate, and I hope that you guys will go check him out. There should be a link right in the description box to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre review. It's a really good review, and I'm not just saying that, it really is a good review. So let's get him up to 250 by the end of the year, so that he's in a good spot and I don't look like an asshole. All right, who's next here?
Luke Hamlin.
All right, Luke. Luke's been around for a while. There's a few of you that I'm particularly fond of. Luke is in almost every single video. He's in the comment section, and always look forward to reading his comments. He was up earlier in the channel's lifetime, and so I think it's really important to keep doing these follow-ups to support. So maybe like as the new viewers come in, you haven't seen the older people, or you haven't seen their stuff in a while. And I think it's important to do these so that you can see some of the people that you might have missed. And Luke is one of those people. Luke's got a really diverse selection of work, a lot of animal portraiture. He's got some color, he's got some black and gray. And one thing that I really appreciate that he's doing is he sent me some new pieces where he's branching out, specifically trying to get better at things that he's not as comfortable with. If you look at the thumbnail this week, there's a big beautiful rose, and that's Luke's. He said that's something he's not comfortable with, but you wouldn't know it by looking at the piece. It's a very high level of detail, really refined, good highlight work. It's a really well done piece, and I admire what he's doing, trying to branch out. I've done the same thing myself. Being primarily a color artist when I first started, branching out, doing more black and gray work, more soft black and gray work without hard lines. That's out of my comfort zone. That's something I'm trying that's new. So it's the only way you're going to get better as an artist, is to push yourself, get out of your comfort zone, try different things, and I promise you it'll pay off. And Luke is a perfect example of it. So go support Luke. He's been a big supporter of me, and I actually think he was my 1,000th subscriber. So thank you, Luke, for that. And everybody, let's go look at his work and give him a helping hand, okay? So who's next here?
Next, I apologize if I completely butcher your name. We are rolling into the regular shout-outs. And
don't miss Paul.
Son of a gun. Paul King.
No cuts ever.
I am sorry. I apologize.
Dear, I make mistakes all the time.
It happens.
All the time. So, Paul King. And, yeah, Paul's another guy that's been around for a long time. Very high level of skill. I had originally, there's one piece that he did. It's a T-Rex piece. Had it up the first time we had him in a shout-out. Have it up again this week in the thumbnail. One of the first things when I first got on YouTube that really inspired me is all of you high-level black and gray artists out there. Whether it's your style is realism or it's, you know, more of a stylized kind of black and gray work. I've seen so much fantastic black and gray work, and that's, you know, a little bit of a different thing for me, being, you know, primarily a color artist, and that's really inspired me personally. So I want to thank you guys. You know, Red Mark Art, a lot of you very high level black and gray artists out there. Paul fits in that category. He does other stuff as well, but the stuff that really stands out to me is his black and gray work, and he's been a big part of the community, always active in the comments. You know, he didn't ask to be in this video. I wanted to put him up, so that's how much I respect him, and I hope you guys go check out his work and show him some support as well. So, very talented guy. Go check out that T-Rex piece and let me know what you think, okay? So that's Paul King, and then we'll get into the regular shout-outs now, and here comes the name of all names.
Gave me the name of all names. Okay.
Because I didn't want to say it.
He didn't want to do it, so I will bear that. I will bear that cross. So, first off, we have Ist Mir Wunst. If I butchered that, I'm sorry.
So, all right, I have a whole page just for him. There are original artists and unique artists, and I use the term unique a lot. It's a big part of my vocabulary. But then there are artists that transcend that term. I don't even know how to categorize. What's his name?
Ist Mir Wunst.
I just want to see how many times I can make her say it in one video. All right. So I don't even know how to categorize this guy, and that, I mean, that gets you bonus points right there. So here are some of the names of his pieces, okay? Dark Frog King, the Weedy Sea Dragon, the Doodle Thing, the Green Grizzly, Dark Little Kitty, and then my favorite is the Xenomorph piece, his tribute to Aliens, one of my favorite movies of all time. Well, actually, Alien is my favorite movie of all time, and then Aliens is a close second. But that aside, very unique work, super original. He's got his own little subgenre of art. I don't know how to classify it. It's when you can make me speechless. I don't know. It's a really interesting channel. I've seen a few of his pieces. He uses different mediums, you know, different. I've seen there's some pencil work, there's some acrylic paint work, there's some a lot of different mediums, a lot of different genres that he works within, some diverse subject matter. But really, it's the originality that stands out to me. So I know you're curious, so that'll make you go look, if nothing else.
Definitely.
Yeah. No, I love originality. It's you know, especially in today's day and age where so many people are aping what other people do. You get bonus points for originality in my book. So one more time.
Ist Mir Wunst.
She's awesome. Okay, go check him out. See if you like his work. Okay, you will. So who's next, dear?
Next is Erika Lancaster.
Erika, one of my favorite artists by far this week is Erika, for a couple of different reasons that I'll tell you. First of all, her art is amazing. It's, you know, you can see it yourself, and it's high level work. She's a professional level artist, and she told me in our communications that she's fairly recently quit her full-time job and is pursuing art now full-time. So I know firsthand how hard that is. Massive respect to her, and hopefully we can help her build some momentum here. But yeah, she's got some great watercolor work, some different mediums she works with, you know, but the watercolor is the stuff that stands out to me. It's very high level, and something that I really love about her channel, and I try and have people with different channels, visions for their channels up, you know. Some people are doing intros and vlog work, and some people are just art. But Erika has like a really comprehensive vision for her channel. She's got the vlog work, she's got her work, she's got some, she got a great website, and her blog is something that she's trying to incorporate into all of this. So it's like a comprehensive, cohesive vision that she has going on. And I really respect the level of effort and the thought that goes into that. And I think she's going to be successful as an artist. I really believe that. Her talent level, and also the level of organization and the vision that she has, that's a huge part of being successful, especially on your own. When you're a working artist, you're basically an independent contractor, so you have to do everything yourself. You have to, unless you're one of these 1 in a million lucky people that sells a piece for, you know, 50 million bucks or something like that, which almost never happens. You have to make everything happen yourself. And Erika has that kind of a pedigree. I can see, I've looked extensively through her website and stuff. I believe you will be successful, Erika. So go check out her work. She's also another one of these people that's a high-level artist that is going to be making videos aimed at giving you knowledge and information. She told me specifically she wants to help out beginner to intermediate level artists with very specific technique videos. And I have said it before, and I'll say it again, you have to take advantage of these artists, especially the higher level artists, the professional working level artists that are giving you information and not asking anything in return for it. If I had this kind of knowledge when I was coming up, or access to this kind of knowledge that was readily available like this, oh, I'd have jumped on it, you know, like crazy. I had to go find books and track down, you know, I had to go to the local art teacher and see if they'd take me and give me a lesson. Anyway, so yeah, invaluable information. I really like what she's doing. Go check her out. What's her name?
Erika Lancaster.
All right, guys, go support her. And then last but not least
is Drawn to Life.
All right, another very talented person. One piece in particular I saw it. It's like a hyper-realistic eye, and this is another thing that I see a lot on YouTube is, you know, I guess it's the eye world is big now in art, but it's a good subject matter because there's a lot of detail and there's some anatomy there and different, a lot of different shapes and forms. This one was done incredibly well, like hyper-realistic, which is something, again, I'm always fascinated by stuff that I don't do. I don't do realism, I do fantasy. So when I see really good realism work, I'm naturally drawn to it. This falls into that category, very high quality realism work. A lot of different subject matter, a lot of diverse stuff. There's just something really original here that I haven't seen anybody else do. They're on this channel. He does black and gray pieces and then colors the piece. He turns the black and gray piece into a color piece in the digital workstation there, and it's a really fascinating process to watch. I haven't seen anybody else do it. It's really interesting, something I wouldn't have seen otherwise. So yeah, there's some cool stuff there. Maserati, nice car piece. That's Callie's phone.
Sorry.
Anyway, yeah, the process of black and gray to color is a really interesting process to watch, and yeah, it's cool. It's another talented artist. There's a lot of you guys out there. So I want to thank everybody for being patient with me and giving me a little bit of time to get my ship on the right. What am I trying to say?
Oh God. On the right current, maybe?
Insert cheesy metaphor here.
Help.
Thank you guys for your patience. I appreciate it. Thank you for your support. It means the world to me. We're going to keep growing the channel. We're going to keep growing the community, and I'm going to keep helping you to grow as an artist, and I'm going to keep supporting every single one of you. Just stick with me, and I'll do my best to make you successful, okay? So if you want to be in a shout out, shoot me an email. Email will be in the description box below. 2 to 4 pictures of the work that you feel best represents you. Brief description of your channel, a direct link to your channel, and put in the subject line Saturday shout out, and I will get you up in a video. Another thing is I want to start supporting other people by putting their Patreons up. So if you have a Patreon, send it to me, and I will make sure that I try and get that link up in a video for you so people can go support you if they like what you're doing. Check out in the description box below. We're going to have Alyson's Patreon up, and if you like what she's doing, go support her, okay? So until next week, or we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Later.
Bye.
Okay. Dan, what are you rambling on about?